We are going to discuss new family Cucurbitaceae. It is a well-known family, and this family belongs to division Phanerogamia, class Dicotyledone, subclass Polypetalae, Caliciflori, series Caliciflori, order Passiflorales, and family Cucurbitaceae. Here in this family, as you can observe here, most of the fruits, it is a special type of the fruit of this family. It is known as the pepo, and it is used as a vegetable in our day-to-day life. Some of the important character of this family that we are going to study now. These are normally a prostrate herbs and bearing a tendril. Tendril is the characteristic of this family because most of the members are belongs to climbing habit, and because of that they needs to climb on the substratum. So that tendrils is the primary character for this family. Leaves are mostly palmately lobed. Here you can observe most of the Cucurbitaceous members have a palmately compound leaf, and surface is mostly hispid. Hispid means slightly hairy, but hairs are more stiff than the regular. Flowers are pentamerous, so that calyx, corolla, they are having 5 members. Usually they are unisexual flowers, monoecious, or less commonly we can find the dioecious condition. Stamens 5, anthers are free or mostly connate. Ovaries are inferior in this family, they are mostly trilocular, and placentae are parietal placentation is observed. Fruits are fleshy, and special type known as the pepo, and vascular bundles in this family that we already studied at the 12th level. It is bicollateral vascular bundles are there, and they are normally found in 2 whorls. So one thing that we can find the special androecial conditions here. Stamens are 5, but they are mostly in synandrous condition. Anthers may be free or connate. We are going to discuss those later on. And ovary is tricarpellary syncarpous ovary. Some of the common plants that we are going to show here, you might have been seen, it is the most of the members of the genera Cucurbita have been utilized as a vegetable, and they are also cultivated. So Cucurbita species, many species of Cucurbita can be planted as a vegetable. Another one is the Trichoxanthus species, that is a scandent herb and cultivator for its again delicious vegetables. On the basis of fruits or the flower type, you might have been observed, this is very common in our region. So on the basis of that, you can easily identify these are the common species in our region. Then Lagenaria species, normally it is a Lauki species, we can say, cultivated for a common man vegetable. Most of the times you can find these fruits in the vegetable garden. Another species is the लुफा. दोडक्याची भाजी आपण त्याला म्हणतो, चोपडे दोडके आणि शिरा किंवा धारा असलेले दोडके. तर हे दोन्ही दोडके लुफा या जेनेरामध्ये येतात. त्याला आपण तोरी किंवा तुरई असं म्हटलं जाते कॉमनली, कल्टिवेटेड फॉर द व्हेजिटेबल अगेन. देन मोमोर्डिका कॅरेन्शिया वी नो, कारले, or it is known as the Karela in Hindi. Fruits are slightly bitter in taste, but it is a good medicine. Then Igbalium elaterium. This is also, it is not common in our region, but it has a special method for its dispersal of seed, and that's why we are taken here. Fruits might have been seen. The hairy or spinescent fruits are there. So these are also a common plant. When we talk about the habit and habitat of this particular family, they are mostly annuals, as we know, because these vegetables are annually getting for us. Mostly annuals or perennial herbs. They are rarely shrubs, just as in Acanthopsychos, where we can find a shrubby habit is there. and small tree habit is found in the Dendrocycas. Usually they are trailing, climbing by means of the tendrils. Here you can observe that tendrils are in the pendulous condition here. Over the net, these has been placed. With the help of tendrils, they can attach themselves on the net. It is commonly called a gourd family. ज्याला बॉटल गॉर्ड म्हणजे आपण दुधी किंवा दुधी भोपळा म्हणतो. That is a bottle gourd. So it is a gourd family. The family has around 110 genera and 850 species, out of which we find in India 86 genera were observed in India. The mostly members are inhabitants of the tropical region, and very few we can notice in the temperate regions. The members are mostly very scarce in scarcity, we can say, very less number in the temperate or colder zones. When we talk about the general morphological characters, in most of the members we find a taproot system branched, but sometimes they may be thickened or just form a tuber-like structure in many genera, and that is for the storage of food in the scarcity areas, water scarcity areas. Then stems are typical. It is mostly pentangular or angular stem. They are herbaceous because the annual habit is there. So herbaceous, they are mostly climbers and having the angular stem. Most of the time central pith can be observed, and that's why it may become a fistula. They are mostly branched, and most of the times these branches are having a spinescent nature, where you can find the stiff hair which are spinescent in habit. This may be converted into thorns in some of the species, so they can also be observed in this family. Leaves are typical. They are alternate petiolate mostly. Petioles mostly hollow in the central way, pith is not there, and the petiole is long and hollow. It is simple. Most of the times the leaf having the lobed structures. They are normally exstipulate, palmately veined, because leaves are palmate and sometimes dissected. That's why it is having the veins. They are palmately veined. Tendrils are usually present, and these tendrils having the different origin in the different genera. Most of the times they are originating from the axil or in the axil of the leaf, or sometimes opposite to the leaves. In Acanthocyos, we find the leaves are absent, but many cases we find the morphological nature of these tendrils is quite different. The morphology of this particular tendril have controversial statements regarding this. Tendrils have been considered by the various authors as roots sometime. They may be stems, they may be leaves, they may be stipules, because in various levels we find these modifications has been taken place, and because of that origin is not clear of these tendrils, but ultimately they are meant for the support to the plant. The flower stalks or organs, or it may be at the generis. Probably the tendrils originated at the stipular region, as shown by the lateral position of the leaf base, and being rarely paired. As tendril is the important character for this family, we can go for little detail in that. Later on we can discuss on that. Inflorescences in this family, we can find the variations in the inflorescences, but flowers are mostly solitary. They are mostly solitary, or sometimes we find racemose or in cymose panicles, they may be observed. But in many cases we can find this is at the solitary single. Flowers are regular. They are just having the four clear-cut whorls. Regular, or mostly we can say in many members, they are unisexual, rarely bisexual. But in only one example is there, that is the Schizopipon, where we can find this is the bisexual flower, but in many cases, so we can find it is the unisexual flower. They are incomplete because all the four whorls are not regularly appearing there. So calyx, corolla, or either androecium or gynoecium may be present. So it is incomplete flower. Then condition is mostly epigynous because ovary is inferior in this family Cucurbitaceae. They may be small, flowers may be smaller or larger in size, and mostly they are having the white or yellow color, and they are having the calyx and corolla in 5 in number. That's why the pentamerous flower is there. So here you can find a typical structure of the flower. Here we have shown the male and female flowers of the Cucurbita pepo, where you can find this is the male flower. The only androecium is there, calyx, corolla, and androecium. Thus, it forms a flower. So it is incomplete flower again. And here in female flower, this is the inferior ovary. And here you can find the style and stigma. Androecium may be observed, but they are mostly sterile, or we can say they are in the form of staminodes. So because of sterility, these female flowers are also incomplete here, and calyx, corolla, and gynoecium is present in the female flowers. When we talk about the calyx and corollas, calyx mostly 5, corolla also 5. Calyx are mostly gamosepalous. They are fused and forms a cup-like structure, and sepals may mostly the pointed. They are rarely petal-like, and they are mostly campanulate or cup-like structure. And aestivation is found is in the imbricate, where 2 sepals are inside, 2 outside, and 1 is overlapping in out. We can say that. And corolla, it is mostly having the 5 petals. They are gamopetalous. Petals are fused. United at the base mostly, and Momordica we can find such type of the cup like the flowers. Though in other members, Cucurbita and Coccinia, where it is the polypetalous condition, we find in the Lupha and Lagenaria genus, where we can find there are the free petals are. But most of the times they may be in the campanulate, rotate, or imbricate, or volvate aestivation can be observed. So variety of aestivations can be observed in the family Cucurbitaceae. Now we can talk about the male flower. They are normally produced in the large numbers. When we talk about the androecium, they are mostly 5, sometimes free or combined to form a central column. So this can be the commonly observing character in this family. Most of the times they may not be free, but they are forming a combined structure, column-like structure. Here you can observe that filaments, even filaments and anthers, they are connate. Here also the filaments and anthers, they are connate to form a stalk-like structure. Anthers are dithecous. 2 anther cells are there. They are exposed in nature, and dehiscence is longitudinal. They are mostly or in curves, we say, because they at the time of adhesion or adelphi, so they can move or they become twisted, and because of that it is a curved type of the androecium, may be modified in one of the following ways. We can study that androecium in detail here. It is Thalidiantha. We can find the 2 pairs of the stamens which are closely approximated in the flower, and the filaments have the 5th stands apart. Now here you can observe it is a group of androecium. Here group of 2, here group of 2, and 1 stamen is stand apart. So it is again the polyadelphous condition can be observed in the family. This Cucurbitaceae, particularly in genus, it is the Thalidiantha. The another condition is found in the Syncytium, where the pair of the stamens are united below, and in Momordica and Citrullus, the union of the pair of the stamens is complete, and apparently only 3 stamens are present. Here you can find this is the typical structure of the Syncytium. A pair of stamens are united below. They are just united at the looking like a central single column. So filaments are united here, and this condition is known as the synandrous condition, where the group of the stamens are getting fused at the anther level. In Sickos or Sechium, the filaments unite to form a central column, and the column and the anthers may be much curved. So here you can find formation of the column. Single column has been observed here, and this column is due to the fusion of the filaments. So various type of the conditions about the androecial fusion, staminal fusion, can be found in the family Cucurbitaceae. It is in Cyclantiella, we can find the stamens are united into a central column. The flower is not clear here, but we can observe the flower and fruit here. Most of the stamens are united into a central column, and two ring-like pollen chambers are running around the tip. So they forms a curve at the tip, and compare with the condition found the Phyllanthus cyclanthera of the Euphorbiaceae member. So these are the variation where we can find the ring-like pollen has been developed here. In Favilia, we find the polyandrous condition, and it is found all the 5 stamens are free, alternating with the 5 free petals. Here you can observe that flower. It is the flower of Favilia, where all the 5 stamens are free. Till now we observed that it is mostly type of the condition in most of the cases is there, but as we know, in other condition, this is in Favilia, we find that the all 5 free stamens can be observed here. When we talk about the gynoecium, it is a reduced, rudimentary or absent in particularly male flowers. Okay? मेल फ्लावर मध्ये गायनेशियम हा असेल किंवा तो असला तर नुसतं दिसण्यापुरता असेल, बट इट इज नॉट द ओव्ह्यूल्स मे नॉट बी प्रेझेंट इन दॅट. So this is, we are talking about the male flower. When we talk about the female flower, they are fewer in number. Number is less, and they are fewer in number as compared to the male flowers. Here is the typical female flower. This is the bud of the female flower. They are fewer in number than the male flowers, as we just discussed. Calyx, corolla, as usual, where we can find the sepals and petals are there. Sepals are mostly fused, and calyx tube adnate to the ovary wall. Imbricate aestivation is there, and calyx is superior. Here you can observe ovary is inferior, and this calyx is above the ovary. So it is the calyx condition is the superior here. Then corolla, petals are 5, gamopetalous, they are fused, inserted on the calyx. Inserted on the calyx tube, they are having the imbricate aestivation again, and the position is superior again. Naturally, when we talk about the female flower, androeciums may not be absent, may not be present. Either they are in the form of staminodes, or staminodes may be 3 or 5 in condition. All the 5 stamens can be converted into a staminode-like structure where the pollen grains are not viable. And because of that, we can say androecium is almost absent. If present, they are just a rudimentary structures. But gynoecium is typical. Gynoecium is tricarpellary syncarpous, where 3 ovaries are there, and it is in fused condition. Syncarpic is there. Ovary is inferior. You can observe that ovary is at the inferior position. It is mostly unilocular and with the parietal placentation. Parietal placentation is the characteristic of this family, because order which it belongs, it is the order Parietales. When makes the ovary to appear in the trilocular in nature. Here we can observe the male and female flowers again. In Lupha, Lupha ही कशाची कॅटेगरी आहे? दोडक्याची कॅटेगरी आहे. Where we can find ovary is narrow and ultimately 3 to 4 celled, and apparently of the axile placentation. कशामध्ये? लुफामध्ये, दोडक्यामध्ये आपल्याला axile placentation in Sechium we find the ovary is unilocular with only a single ovule, Ovule is bitegmic, style stout and columnar, and bears a forked stigma. So here we can find fourth stigma is there, which is the characteristic of this genus. In Sechium we find the unilocular ovary. But in most of the cases, it is the tricarpellary syncarpous ovary, where 3 locules, तुम्ही काकडी कापल्यानंतर त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला ते क्लिअर कट लक्षात येतं. So it is the tricarpellary syncarpous. We are studying here some exceptional cases with the example. Lupha 3 to 4 celled is there, and in Sechium we find it is the unilocular ovary. The stigmas are, it is the commissural, that is stand above the dividing lines between the carpels. This is explained by the assuming that each joint structure is composed of a branch of the stigma to the adjacent carpels. So this is the condition in carpel we can find. Here you can find the LS of the female flower. This is actually a male flower. Inferior ovary is there. Calyx, which is attached here. Corolla is present. And these are the stigmas here we can find. And these are the petals. So this is about the female flower in the Cucurbitaceae. Fruit is a typical type of the fruit, normally known as the pepo. It is soft, fleshy, indehiscent, doesn't break like the legumes, and either call it as a berry or pepo. These fruits are sometimes very large. तुम्हाला आठवत असेल ती गोष्ट अजूनही, चल रे भोपळ्या टुनुक टुनुक. म्हणजे भोपळा जो आहे तो एवढा मोठा असायचा की ती म्हातारी त्याच्यामध्ये बसू शकते. तर तो आजही त्या पद्धतीचा भोपळा आपण बघणार आहोत नेक्स्ट स्लाइड मध्ये. तर असे मोठे भोपळे सुद्धा आजही उपलब्ध आहेत. तुम्ही तानपुरा किंवा वीणा ह्या ज्या इन्स्ट्रुमेंट जर बघितलेले असतील तर त्याच्यामध्ये जो गोलसर भाग असतो, it is mostly prepare of these pepos. Fruits sometimes large in size. सिट्रुलस आहे, बेनिनकॅसा आहे, कुकरबिटा आहे, याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला ही मोठी मोठी फळं बघायला मिळतात. इन इग्बॅलियम द फ्रूट इज हायली टर्जिड वेन राईप, डिस्पर्सल बाय द एक्सप्लोजन. म्हणजे हा एकमेव जीनस आहे की ज्याच्यामध्ये एक्सप्लोजन होतं इग्बॅलियम मध्ये. अदरवाईज मोस्ट ऑफ द फ्रुट्स आर सॉफ्ट अँड इन द कॅटेगरी ऑफ बेरी ऑर पेपो. सीड्स सगळ्यांना माहित आहेत. मेलॉन सीड्स असतील, कुकुंबर सीड्स आहे, स्मॉल सीड ऑफ स्क्वॅश वी कॅन फाइंड, ब्राऊन सीड ऑफ द स्क्वॅश, व्हाईट सीड्स. हे सगळ्या व्हेरायटीज आपण वॅक्स गॉड, बॉटल गॉड, हे सगळ्यांचे बीज आपण प्रामुख्याने हे 2 बीज तर आपण कुकुंबर आणि मेलॉन हे बीज आपण कुठे वापरतो? इट इज मोस्टली इन द मिल्क, किंवा ईद असेल किंवा आपण जेव्हा खीर करतो दुधाची. So we put these seeds in that. So these are X-albuminous seeds. They are flattened, numerous, and embryo is straight. Cotyledons large and most of the times oily. Pollination, as usual, it is entomophilous. Insect pollinated plants are there, but in most of the cases we find the male and female flowers are there. So we can study the floral formula here. Floral formula of male flower is actinomorphic, having only one structure, that is the male flower. Calyx 5, they are fused. Corolla 5, they are free or sometimes fused. So they have shown in the bracket here. Androeciums are 5, they may be free or sometimes they are fused. आपण त्याच्या कंडिशन्स बघितलेल्या आहेत, त्याला आपण सायनॅन्ड्रस कंडिशन हे म्हटलेलं आहे. आणि गायनेशियम हा ऍबसेंट असणार आहे, म्हणून इथं आपण 0 दाखवला. कशामध्ये? मेल फ्लावर. हा झाला फॉर्म्युला मेल फ्लावर साठी. आणि फिमेल फ्लावर जर असेल तर काय होईल? फ्लावर ऍक्टिनोमॉर्फिक आहे, ओनली द फिमेल गायनेशियम इज देअर. अगेन कॅलिक्स इज फ्युज्ड, करोला इज फ्री or sometimes fused. Androeciums are 0 because it is female flower, or sometimes 3 to 5 staminodes are there. Staminodes means a rudimentary structures. म्हणजे स्ट्रक्चर आपल्याला दिसतं अँड्रोशियम सारखं, बट देअर वेर नो पोलन ग्रेन्स इनसाइड. तर ती कंडिशन आपल्याला स्टॅमिनोड्स मध्ये बघायला मिळतं. गायनेशियम इज देअर अँड इट इज ट्रायकार्पेलरी सिनकार्पस ओव्हरी इन्फेरियर. तर हे झालं फ्लोरो फॉर्म्युला फॉर द female flower in the Cucurbitaceae. When we talk about the floral diagram in this family, you can observe that male and female flowers, they may be present on same plant, or it may be on the different plant. So here can observe the male flower floral diagram. Petals, sepals, which are shown in green, they are normally connate, and they are forming a cup-like structure. So they are gamosepalous. Petals are also connate. They may be attached at the base. Because of that, it is also showing the gamopetalous condition. These are the stamens. Now these stamens may be 3, 5, 7. Most of the times they are 5 in number and forming a groups 2 plus 2 plus 1. So this is a triadelphous condition can be there in the Cucurbitaceae members. So in particularly this genus, Cucumis sativus, we can find a 2 plus 2 plus 1 condition, and that's why it is shown here. In the female flower, we can find the same whorls are there. Flower is bracteate, calyx forms a cup-like structure, corolla is fused, and ovary is tricarpillary syncarpous and having a single locule. Now these placentae are the parietal placentae are there. Here there is the absence of the androecium, and here there is the absence of gynoecium. So male and female flowers formula is shown like this. Here we can find a diagram which we can say this is the illustration of that is Citrullus colocanthus. So in this plant, you can find all the details about the plant detail, what we draw in our record. And here it is the single flower which is present. Most of the times we can observe here, the flower is solitary. So inflorescence as such, there is no, flower is single and solitary here. Here when we cut open the male flower, we can find that group of the stamens is there. In cut open flower, we can find 3 stamens are there. Staminal conditions you can observe here. Their anther cells are mostly irregular or wavy. Normal anthera कसा असतो, 2 anther cells आपल्याला त्याच्यामध्ये बघायला मिळतात. But here we can find these anther cells become wavy structures because of the fusion in this flower. Now here we can talk about the female flower where the ovary is inferior, calyx, and this is the stigma here. Some of the staminodes may be present there, but these staminodes are the sterile in nature. When we cut open, or we can take the TS of this particular ovary, you can find the tricarpillary syncarpous ovary with a single locule, and placentas are arranged on the periphery. That's why parietal placentation is there. The fruit type is the pepo, and here you can find these are the seeds. So this is the complete sketch. We can say, and these are the botanical illustrations of that particular plant. So this is the illustration of Citrullus species. Here you can find all the details of that. This is the Coccinea grandis. Here you can find the male and female, male flowering branch and the female flowering branch of the same plant. Here you can find the male flower where it is the condition is the superior condition of the androecium, where we can find calyx and corolla is there, and androecium having the synandrous condition. So in female flower, we find the inferior ovary, calyx and corolla, and stigma is bifid here. Ovary floral diagram मध्ये सुद्धा आपण ते बघू शकतो details. 2 groups of the androeciums they may be formed, and the corolla and calyx they are having the gamosepalous and gamopetalous condition in this Coccinea grandis. The other member, again this is the Cucurbitaceous member where we can find the details of the species. The flowers may be having a tube-like structures, means gamopetalous and gamosepalous condition is there. Androecium here you can observe they are synandrous condition. Filaments and androecium just form a column-like structure. And here we can observe that the inferior ovary, style and stigma. This is the female flower for that. So these are the little bit details about the illustrations about the family that we have to draw in the record books. When we talk about the economic importance of the family, खरबूज सगळ्यांनी बघितलेला आहे. इट इज अ कुकुमिस मेलो, ज्याला आपण खरबुजा म्हणतो. इट इज अगेन द स्वीट fruit we can get in the particularly in the summer. So fruits are edible and many varieties can be observed in the market. That is Cucumis velo variety Momordica and Cucumis melo variety Utilissimus काकडी. तर Cucumis sativus खीरा, काकडीपेक्षा मोठं जे स्ट्रक्चर आहे त्याला आपण खीरा म्हणतो. तर अशा पद्धतीने कुकुमिस मेलो किंवा कुकुमिसच्या व्हेरायटीज आपल्याला मार्केटमध्ये मिळतात. दुसरा आहे सिट्रुलस वल्गॅरिस, ज्याला आपण टरबूज म्हणतो. ठीक आहे. सो दिस टरबूज is also a fruit which can be liked by the many people cultivated on the sandy lands or sandy beds of the river. That is Citrulus virgalis variety Fistulosus. It is a tinda which is used as a vegetable also. So Citrulus vulgaris, that is तरबूज. Then Cucurbita maxima, जे आपण म्हटलेलं होतं आता जस्ट की चल रे भोपळा टुनुक टुनुक, म्हणजे ज्या भोपळ्यात आजी बसायची, तर हा तो जीनस आहे कुकुरबिटा मॅक्सिमा. तर याच्यामध्ये नॉर्मली आपण बघतो की फ्रूट हा 3 ते 4-5 फुटापर्यंतही मोठे फ्रूट याच्यामध्ये तयार होऊ शकतात. मेनी व्हेरायटीज आर देअर, आणि त्याच्यापैकी जी गोल व्हेरायटी आणि प्लेन व्हेरायटी असते. आता याच्यावर जसे मार्किंग्स आहेत, रिजेस अँड फरोज आहेत, तर ज्या फ्रूटवर रिजेस आणि फरोज नसतात, तर असे जे फ्रूट आहेत दे कॅन बी युज्ड फॉर द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ द म्युझिकल इन्स्ट्रुमेंट्स लाईक वीणा, सितार एटसेट्रा. सो दिस इज द कुकुरबिटा मॅक्सिमा. देन बेनिन कॅसा हिस्पिडा, हा जो एक आहे हा आपण कॉमनली बघतो. नॉर्मली नवीन घर बांधल्यानंतर जो आपण उलटा लटकवतो, तर तो आहे बेनिन कॅसा हिस्पिडा. त्याला मिठाई असं म्हटलेलं जाते. हा सुद्धा भोपळ्याचाच एक प्रकार आहे. लॅजेनॅरिया वल्गॅरिस, लौकी आपल्या सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे, दुधी भोपळा आपण त्याला म्हणतो. दॅट इज ऑल्सो कॉमन इन अवर रिजन अँड मोस्टली युज फॉर द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ व्हेजिटेबल्स. ट्रायकोझॅन्थिस डायोशिया, पडवळ आपण त्याला म्हणतो. पडवळीचे 2-3 तुरई आणि पडवळ हे दोन्ही ट्रायकोझॅन्थिसचे मेंबर आहेत. सो ट्रायकोझॅन्थिस डायोसिया is commonly used as a vegetable, and Trichoxanthus angua, which is a chachinga, which is also used as a vegetable. नंतर आहे लुफा ॲक्युटँग्युला, दोडकं ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, शिरी दोडकं. लुफा ॲक्युटँग्युला त्याला आपण बॉटॅनिकली म्हणू. इट इज तुरई, पॉप्युलरली नोन ॲज द व्हेजिटेबल. त्याच्या 2 व्हेरायटीज आपल्याकडे म्हणतात. दुसरी जी आहे ती चोपडं दोडके आपण म्हणतो, लुफा ॲक्युटँग्युला व्हेरायटी सिलेंड्रिका. तर हे 2 आपल्याला त्याच्यामध्ये बघायला मिळतात. मोमॉर्डिका कॅरेन्शिया आपल्याला माहित आहे, कारल्याची वेळ बहुतेकांच्या घरी असते. सो इट इज अ मोमॉर्डिका कॅरेन्शिया यूज एज अ व्हेजिटेबल अगेन. इट इज कॉमनली युजफुल इन द गॉट अँड द रुमॅटिझम, म्हणजे ज्यांच्या घरी संधिवाताचा त्रास होत असेल तर त्यांच्यासाठी अतिशय चांगलं आहे कारल्याची भाजी खाणं. आणि म्हणून सो इट कॅन बी युज्ड ॲज अ व्हेजिटेबल ॲज वेल ॲज मेडिसिन. इवन डायबेटिक पीपल कॅन ईट द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ particularly leaves of the Momordica carentia. In medicine, we find some of the genus are were popular. Citrulus colocynthis is produces the alkaloid, that is the colocynthine, from its fruits, and the fruits are normally having the roots against the snake bite. म्हणजे साप चावल्यानंतर त्याच्या फळांचा जो उपयोग आहे तर तो फळांचा आणि त्याच्या रूट्सचा उपयोग हा कशासाठी केला करतो, अगेन्स्ट द स्नेक बाईट. तर स्नेक बाईट झालेला असेल तर याच्या रूटचा आणि फळाचा त्याला वापर केलेला असतो. द अल्कलॉइड इज ऑल्सो युज्ड इन द अदर डिसीजेस ऑल्सो. देन इग्बॅलियम इलेटॅरियम, वी फाइंड द फ्रुट्स प्रोड्यूस इलेटॅरियम ऑफ मेडिसिन विच हॅज द नार्कोटिक इफेक्ट, युजफुल इन द हायड्रोफोबिया. आता हे फळ इथं तुम्ही बघून ठेवा, जर तुम्हाला कुठं आढळलं तर तुम्हाला लक्षात येईल की इट इज इलेटेरियम ऑफ द मेडिसिन विच प्रोड्युसेस द नार्कोटिक इफेक्ट. म्हणजे गुंगी आणणारं एक औषध याच्यामधून आपल्याला मिळत असतं. आणि हे कशासाठी वापरतात प्रामुख्यानं? ज्यांना हायड्रोफोबिया झालेला आहे, ज्यांना पाण्याची भीती वाटते, त्यांना जर याचं औषध करून दिलं तर दे कॅन बी गेट रीड ऑफ दिस डिसीज हायड्रोफोबिया. ऑर्नामेंटल स्पीशीज मध्ये काही आपण बघतो, इक्बॅलियम आहे, सेकियम आहे, इट इज अ सिसिस, आपण त्याला म्हणतो सायसिस. So that can be here, and these are the botanical species which can be planted in the garden because of its the beautiful flowers. When we talk about the affinities of the Cucurbitaceae, this family has the great relationship between many members. But there is the confusion. Relationship of this family have much disputed in most of the cases. Different authors have given the different systematic position for this family. According to Robert Brown and Decandol, even the Bentham and Hooker put this family and consider this family allied to the Passifloraceae, and because of that they put this particular family in the order Passiflorales, because of the Perigynous and Polypetalous under the Caliciflorae. Some advanced character in this family we observed. Take one by one look at this advanced character of this family. The plants are mostly herbaceous and having the climbing habit, and because of that we can say this is the advanced character for this family. Corolla is gamopetalous in most of the genera. The complex structure of stamen, because we observed that the synandrous condition is there in the all Cucurbitaceous androecium. Loss of one anther lobe in most of the cases, we find the synandrium formation, and curved, they may be curved anther lobes are there. So this is again the advancement. Normal to bifidus anther cells are not observed here, but they are in the synandrous condition. Flowers are mostly epigynous and unisexual. That unisexuality is derived from the conditions such as supportive presence of the bisexual flowers in the Schizopepon. तर अशा पद्धतीचं epigynous condition is also the advanced character in the particular family. So this is all about the family Cucurbitaceae. So here we have to stop now. Occurrence of the bicollateral vascular bundles in most of the plants. It is also the character of so that occurrence of the bicollateral bundles, they also having the advanced character.